All right, so the Warriors played really good out there tonight. They beat the Memphis Grizzlies by a pretty sizable amount, 116 to 103. And I guess the most notable thing going into this game was Stephen Curry did not play. He obviously last game injured his tailbone and wasn't able to play. And a lot of people thought, including me actually, that this would affect the Warriors negatively, that we probably wouldn't win. But we stepped up to the challenge. Andrew Wiggins played phenomenally, 40 points for him. Jordan Poole played great. He's really showing himself as a key player in this lineup. 25 for Poole, and Damian Lee would be the third best player in this game with 21 points and 5 rebounds. So just they showed out, and they, despite not having the best player on the team, Stephen Curry, a great shooter, they were able to shoot well and ultimately beat the Memphis Grizzlies. And they had a pretty high scoring game too. I mean, 116 is decent. And obviously we're playing these guys for 2 games in a row. We're going to play them tomorrow. So that should, help us out. And who knows if Curry's going to play too tomorrow. And also Kelly Oubre, I think he sprained something. And it was questionable whether he played, but he did play. And I'm glad he did because he contributed a little bit out there. But yeah, so the first quarter, the Warriors, I mean, really this whole game, we outscored them. The fourth quarter, they outscored us. But that's only because we were, playing our bench players. We scored 34 in the first, and without Curry, that's pretty high. 33 in the second. Both teams had 24 points in the third, and the fourth, like I said, they outscored us just by 6 points. But our field goal percentage was 48%, which really isn't that bad. And without Curry, you have to remember, too. So, but yeah, our three-point shooting wasn't great, but obviously, not having Curry, it's not going to be as good. But yeah, I'm really happy with this one. It was in Memphis. It's good to get one on the road. We beat the Rockets last time, a couple nights ago, so it's good to have those back-to-back wins after losing pretty badly before. And now, we're in the playoff hunt. So I think we definitely have a chance. I think we got to keep winning games like this where we have guys like Wiggins step up. Because Andrew Wiggins is great, right? I like him a lot. But the problem with him is he's very inconsistent. He had a great game against the Jazz, and then he dipped a little bit. And then he had a 40-point game today, which was crazy. 40 points for Wiggins was awesome. And 8 rebounds too. So he was really out there on all cylinders. In terms of standings, though, we're still in the 9th seed, but we're not too far behind. And funny, because we beat the Grizzlies by a lot. We beat them by 13 points, but they're the 10th seed. Yeah, the Grizzlies didn't look too good out there tonight. Obviously, their best player is Ja Morant, second-year player. He only had 14, though. Grayson Allen also had 14, and Brandon Clark had 13, so those were their leading scorers. And Jonas Valanciunas had 10. But no one really had too high of scoring on their team. They didn't really play too well as a team. I think we took advantage. I think our defense played really good too, which is nice. And yeah, we had guys out there step in. Guys like Nico Mannion, even though he didn't score at all, he had 0 points. Even though he didn't score at all, he's still a generous player with the ball. So I think that's what's good about these young players. And on the opposite side of the spectrum, Jordan Poole, who's also a young player, had the second most points. So I think it's good that we have this diverse structure of game plan. We have guys sharing the ball, we have guys shooting, we have young players scoring, we have young players passing. I think it's really good. But yeah, the Warriors, they're really making a case to make the playoffs. Right now, we're still 1 game back of the playoffs, but Mavericks have the same amount of wins as us, and they played 2 less games. So we got to hope for the Dallas Mavericks to lose, same as the Spurs and Trailblazers, because they're all kind of around the same area in terms of standings. But good one out there for the Warriors, 116-103. Like I said, we're playing these guys again, kind of in a baseball-style series. So hopefully we can take the sweep. It's going to be tomorrow, so back-to-back games on Friday. Tomorrow will be Saturday, so they're playing tomorrow at Saturday at 5 p.m. again. 116-103 final score. Warriors moved to 22-20 in their 42nd game of the year. I can't believe we're far over the halfway point now, and it's the Warriors are trying to make a case to make the playoffs. So let me know what you guys think. Go Warriors.